it's kind of been my go-to. It's like as soon as there's an idea that comes to me, it's like, okay, what does Gemini think?
We've done research that shows just how people are using the different AI platforms. And so people are using Claude, for example, for perhaps prose. That's what I do, and letters to the French in laws. But a lot of people are using ChatGPT first and foremost. That's the favorite platform. We are also seeing that developers are increasingly turning to DeepSeek and they find that to be useful. And I think in the future, it's going to become a situation almost like Coke or Pepsi. What kind of guy are you? Are you a Coke guy or a Pepsi guy? Granted, we might have a few more flavors, but I feel that that's going to be kind of the knee jerk reaction about what people really care about and what, matters to them and how companies will then lean into that. So if companies discover that, yes, DeepSeek is the place that developers go to, then there's going to be a lot more thinking about how brands could really traffic themselves better and make themselves more useful for DeepSeek's various unique properties.
I have not tried DeepSeek. I lived in China for long enough to know that I don't trust it. Personally, I use Claude for any sort of coding things that I need to do. I use ChatGPT basically not at all anymore, and focus on Gemini. I just think Gemini is really good all around, but I don't use Gemini for coding or anything like that. So I'm pretty strict on the split for those two.
I have tried Claude for coding, and I am no Python expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I have found it to be helpful for someone like me. I do find it really weird when I'll try to run a program and it'll crash, and I'll say, "Hey, this crashed. What happened?" And I'll get an answer like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to do that." And I think, "How could you forget? You are AI. You have a transcript of this conversation since it started at 4 a.m. in the morning." But I definitely find it a lot easier to use than ChatGPT when it comes to programming.
Yeah, I don't know why people use ChatGPT for programming. I don't see it at all. I just think Claude is far superior for that. And I'm also not a coder, but I understand business processes from previous experience with my tech company that I understand kind of what good code looks like versus bad code, how to build an architecture. Not advanced at all, but probably better than 99.9% of the people that I talk to about AI. Thanks for watching. If you liked this insight, I've handpicked another video for you right here on the screen. For more actionable strategies that get you real results, hit subscribe.